Karen here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a tab binding house journal. Now I put this little one together and I've used the Papers Home Sweet Home Christmas kit from PatreskaPapers. And I've put this little one together just very quickly, a small mini journal here that you can see. So we're going to do something similar. I've cut out a couple of roofs and backs and houses. So you start by, these all come with the kit. You put these together. So I'm going to have that as my front and that as my back. And then I should have here, this is the front and back of my house. So I think I'm going to have the green on the inside of the front. So to start off with, I'm going to put it down somewhere like this, stick it down here and stick the roof on there. But first of all, on the other side, obviously, first of all, I'm going to put a bead of glue along here to stick my roofs. Now, there is a certain way the roof goes. The corners are rounded where you need to stick it onto the card. So do this first. I'm all gooey already. Now I've done that, I'm going to stick it on to the backing paper. This will also make it a thicker page, and I'm having glue problems. Oh. Okay, I've done that. Right, I've let them both dry and I've cut them out and inked them with walnut stain. So this is the back and this is the front, so they'll go like that. But now I want to decorate the front. Oh, by the way, they measure roughly 7.5 inches by 3.5, or 19 centimeters by 9. You get various doors and windows as well here, so you can really mix and match. I love these windows personally with the curtains. You can get the plain ones or the ones just with shutters, which I think actually go quite nicely with the green. But I've chosen my favourite, these, and then I've got a door. The doors you get are sort of very Christmassy, choice of them, and I've got a wreath to go on the front, and then I've got a window for the attic up there. But before I put any of that on, I need to put these on so I can get an idea of where to put the windows. Now this is gorgeous. I just absolutely so cute. Christmas lights trim, and I got it from my local craft store. So I'm just going to cut it off there. Isn't it gorgeous? It's Do Crafts actually. That are based in Kent. I've heard of Do Crafts, I didn't realise it was them. 3 meters of it, so I think that's going to last me a little while. Right, so what I'm going to use is my block, or your 3-in-1, and I find it's a good idea to put the oh dear, my words have all gone today. Put the lights, glue them down. The string, I do hold a little bit here, like that, and the same here. Whoops. It doesn't matter if they're all wonky and what have you. So I'm hoping you can see this. I put a little bit there and a little bit there. Like that for now. Right, I'm going to let that bit dry. Move that over. Actually, I'm going to move this over to the edge there. I think I'll put a little bit more on there, like that. So I'll let them dry. And then the next thing is putting the doors and windows on as well. So bearing in mind I'm going to have 2 tabs on this first one, so probably there and there. So I might have to about there. Weak. Maybe I'm going to have to pull that over, aren't I? And push them up. Okay. See, it does take a little bit of manoeuvring. Right, I'm going to push them up. I'll be able to clear all this glue up with my rubber thing. And push that up there. And then I'll be able to put these up further up. In fact, I'll be able to put them to cover the glue. Yes, that'll be good. I do remember now from doing my last one that I did have to move them up quite a bit further to fit everything on. If I put that there, that's it. Oops. Well, that saves me getting the rubber out and getting fiddly, doesn't it? And that there. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then the door down the bottom here. Do you know, I might have cut off the last door. I think I will. I'm going to cut off some of this on the bottom door just to make it a little bit smaller to fit everything in. Some more glue along there. Yeah, that looks better. Put that there. Then I have the wreath here. So she gives you most things to go in it all. Obviously you can add as much or as little as you like. Yeah, put that there. And then what I've got, oh no, let's do this first. At the top here. I mean, one of the other options I could have done actually was put lights down there. Didn't think of that one. Right, oh dear, now my glue's all spilling out everywhere because I didn't put the top back on. Right. And I've got these. I picked these up at a local craft shop. No, I didn't. I picked them up at the China shop. So I'll take one of them. Put that on there as a doorknob. Oh yes, I like that. Right, I need to let all that dry. Right, everything's dry. I have made a mistake because I'm doing a tab binding. I shouldn't have stuck that first one down, so I've had to pull it up, but it's not a problem because the tab will go there. And I've made the pages using PatreskaPapers. I've printed them on card and just for a little bit of extra thickness, I've just done half a doily there. I've put them in the order I want them. So the next thing is putting the tabs on and joining it all together. So the first thing you start off with, I will move these over there. I've got some tabs ready because I'm going to use the Tim Holtz linen tape. Now, as you know from that Christmas Cuties, it takes me a while to go and do the backing off of it. So what I've done some, so I will do some on camera and then I'll come back to you towards the end and show you what you need to do at the end. So to start off with, you get some of this, put that over there. I've cut everything to length and I'm putting that on there at the top. And then one at the bottom. So you do 3 on the first one. And I've got to measure. So this is 4 1 2 3 4 5/8, so that's 2 3/8, say 1 2 3 is about there, is the middle, right by that piece there. Approximately there. I might actually, oh goodness, these are, I know I put some glue down before and I was going to on these, but these are so stiff. No, I'm hoping I can pull that, yes, and move it up a little bit. 1 2 3 1 2 3 and bit 1 2 3, and you've got 2 bits, yeah, about there. Oh dear. Fold that over. Take your next piece, lay this like this. Take your next piece, I'm going to lie it on the grid like this, so I've got it level, and take 2 more pieces so they go in between the other 3 like that. And like that, and move it over. I hope you can see all this. Line it up where you want it. So yeah. Put it up slightly, maybe. No, keep it there. Just slightly. I've pulled it up slightly from the bottom. Right, and you pull over the 3 tabs from the first sheet. So it's like this. Line it up again, take your next sheet and put the 3 in between again. There. Oops. This, and then this one there. Might start moving, to be truthful. The first one, I wanted it so the front didn't have too much on, but now I think I will just, if that makes sense, I didn't want the tab to be too dominant on the front cover. So this time I think I'll start putting these halfway like that. Oops, if that's going to go, this has moved there and there, that there. So you then pick this up, you turn it around, you flip it, line it all up, like that, and pull the two tabs over like that. So that now you've got, whoops, 1, 2. So I'm going to carry on doing these. Okay, I've put all these on. You can see they're all bound here. So I'm on the last page, and then there's the cover. So again, I'm lining it up because I'm on to the 3 now. So I put it down like this. The only thing I find with this is when you're putting it down, it's because it's sort of a sticky material. It stretches as you pull, because it's so sticky, it stretches as you pull it off. I'm not keen on that. It's the first time I've used this for this kind of thing, so I'm not very keen on that. I'll put that there. Ooh, that's it. And it is very sticky. As I say, I was going to put glue on, but I decided against that. And you see that last page there has slightly gone out, so I need to level them up a bit, which you can. I mean, it's not a big deal if they're not level, is it? It's a journal, isn't it, at the end of the day, a junk journal that I know we're not kind of using junk, but a digi and some tape. Okay, so the 2 come over on this one, like this. And then you have the cover. So you don't put any on the cover, you put the cover down. So again, this time, I'm not putting the cover level, I'm putting it down just a fraction so that it covers over those pieces there. No, that's not right, because that's gone too high up, hasn't it? Oh, I've made a mistake. Okay, I can cut that. I can cut that and make a smaller one. I don't know why I wasn't looking at that. That's the trouble with this. You gradually move yourself up, as you can see on the binder. But that's okay. It will be fine. So you then pull these across. I will pull that across, and then I will open it up, and I will just cut in there. Like that. I am now, you needn't, but I'm thinking of putting some lace down here. But you needn't, because as you can see, it's quite pretty tape. But I also want to make sure I do reinforce it a bit more. This shouldn't have happened at the end here. This should have ended up here. So when you are putting it together, you have to be careful that you're not gradually moving up. I was all right for those first few. It's the last couple that have gone a bit skew with. Okay, so I didn't put lace down the side. I've put some red sari silk. In fact, looking at this, it looks really bright on the camera, but it actually isn't as bright as it looks. And then I've glued the little light back on. And as you can see, it opens up fine with the sari silk on. I was a little worried that if I'd pulled it too tight, it wouldn't open, but it did. So that's fine. And as I say, I did make a mistake there. That should have been lower down. You have to keep an eye on that when you're doing it. But we all learn. And then that's on the back there. So I think I'll finish it there, and I'll come back next time and we can start decorating and deciding what we're putting where. And I might even do some off camera beforehand. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for taking the time out to watch this video. Thanks to everybody that supports my channel, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.